At TennoCon 2023, we were shown new gameplay of the upcoming game Soulframe. Now, this gameplay seemed more closer to its somewhat finished product to begin with. But we did also find out more information than that. Soulframe is actually supposed to be a live service game, such as its sister game, Warframe, and we are uh, we are supposed to, as such, get some updates in the future as live service games tend to do. Now, Soulframe does look pretty interesting, and the more I look at it, the more it does seem to have some Dark Soul elements. The enemies seem actually beatable for me because I'm not really the best at Dark Soul type games, but it does seem like it could be pretty fun. With that, we only got like the first 30 minutes or so played, but I honestly do think that it has an interesting thing about it. Interesting thing meaning it seems to have some humor thrown in, but most of it's about like nature, and you play as the envoy, which is a character that's supposed to unite nature with the help of ancestors or something like that. It's a little fuzzy, if I'm being honest, the full details of what you're supposed to do with that, but you can use presumably other elements. All we got to see is fire, if I'm being honest. Fire, lots of fire, like fire sword and all that jazz. In fact, what you're seeing on screen right now is like the sort of place you go to, like from, basically like home base type thing. Apparently, you can go to it at will or something. It's where you pick your perks, change your loadout, all kinds of stuff like that. So it seemed a bit interesting. Basically, it's like an astral plane type thingamabob. It does seem pretty cool, honestly. You have different skill trees, different armors you can put on, and stuff. So I am actually interested to see how this plays out. Now, do I think I'm going to be the best at this game? No. The more and more I see demos and stuff, the more I actually think that people will probably write it is probably going to be a Dark Souls style format game inherently, which I guess is okay. Actually, they did confirm rather, that Soulframe is indeed a RPG. And Dark Souls is an RPG. You collect souls or whatever from enemies in Dark Souls. You collect the equivalent of souls in this game. Not from every enemy, I don't think, but from some enemies. And yeah, it seems like it might be a little bit challenging for me, but who knows? maybe a challenge is what I need. I would just have to wait till it comes out because it is actually a free to play game. So there really won't be any big problem with me trying it, I suppose. I mean, it's going to be one of the no harm, no foul things. So I am expected to fully give it a try whenever I can. Wolframe is a game I play quite a bit regularly. They are both on the same game engine, believe it or not. And Soulframe is going to be interesting. I say that like that because of the fact that I don't know what to think of Soulframe yet. I'm not sure if I'll like it or not. I've had like a roller coaster of emotion with this game. When it first was announced, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna love this game. It's gonna be my favorite game ever. And then I was like, maybe not when I saw early alpha gameplay. And then when I saw this gameplay at this past year's TennoCon 2023, I was like, maybe I'll give it a try because it seemed to have this weird mixture of Dark Souls meets, was it Dark Souls meets not Elder Scrolls Online, more like Dark Souls meets Skyrim. Yeah, that's what I'd probably say it as. But, yeah, I digress. It might actually be good. Now, see, you're seeing in this scene that he sneaked behind the enemy, but I don't think you're required to sneak in this game, which is good because I cannot sneak. And see, that dude would turn to stone. So, yeah, if he does have master of all the elements, then I am fully game to give it a try. Yeah, and we'll see what happens there with that. And yeah, just let me know your opinions, comment section below, okay? Because my opinion is I don't know what I think, but based on this gameplay, do you think it's a game you're going to check out? Like I said, I'm willing to give it a fair shake. I just don't think I'm going to be the best at it. But yeah, let me know if this is the game you expect to see when you hear Soulframe. Let me know if it's a game you're going to check out in the future. Let me know all that jazz. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.